Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
Removing, or as Dr. Shabibi said, cutting zeros, emo is not a lop. Many are confused on what deleting zeros means. How did the inflationary zeros get on the dinar we hold? The Saddam Swiss dinar was collected and swapped for the new dinar. Deleting the zeros is simply repeating the process by collecting 3 zero notes back to the banks and swapping them with lower notes. They are telling us deleting zeros and enhancing value. We never heard this before. Frank 26, this is extremely impressive in the way the monetary reform is coming to you faster. We predicted this? It's good to see it happening. I am still hearing great things from bonds, to banks to groups. Keep your ears open and your eyes peeled. Hopefully we will get some stunning news tomorrow. From the banking side, from someone who works in wealth management. They said we would not be doing this level of preparation if we weren't close. In other words, they should not be working weekends or throughout the week at this level if we were not close. They wouldn't give me what to expect date-wise, but I find that encouraging. What was it I was looking at very specifically in Iraq that gave me confidence that they were going to add value to their currency, outside of them just saying that's what they're going to do, outside of it being an artificially inflation because the inflation was created by the amount of dinar they would print and mint, and outside of their US dollar accounts? Remember, their oil is sold in US dollars and those funds are held in a federal bank in New York City. So what was it that gave me confidence? My whole thing is trade and trade routes. You follow the trade routes, you follow where the wealth is at or potential wealth coming down the road. That's what I was watching. You had trade coming down from India, and going through Iraq, Iraq up to Turkey and Turkey to the European markets. That's what I had confidence in. I knew that. They had to put it together. I have just been given my latest orders. I am being told to stay close to home. I will not be able to go to Thanksgiving, Christmas with my friends. My orders tell me that I am to stay here in Dearborn. The CBI Bank is going to make us very busy during these holidays. We are having a lot of Iraqi citizens coming into our banks here. They are talking to us about the same thing you are asking us. They found out they're going to get their HCL. They found out about the cards. They want to know how they're going to get their retirement money outside of Iraq. They also want to know if they will also be able to receive the new lower notes. Question: are the goalposts moving again? Marks: I do not believe our goalposts are moving. I believe things are funneling quickly in the right direction. A new, financial, system that is fast and effective, digitally. Hopefully they're talking about they're going to have an exchange rate to do that. A real effective exchange rate gets them across borders. From here on out, a different playing field, a digital playing field. I think that's where we are. I think it's really powerful information. Al-Sudani sends a message to the US President: we are on the verge of a dangerous slide. Quote, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani said in a letter addressed to US President Joe Biden and the European Union countries on Sunday, that the region is on the verge of a dangerous slide that could drag it and the world into ongoing wars. The U.S. Energy Information Administration announced on Monday that Iraq exported more than 54 million barrels of crude oil and its derivatives to the United States during 7 months of the current year. A schedule of the administration, which Shafak news agency reviewed, showed that Iraq's exports of oil and its derivatives during 7 months amounted to 54,917,000 barrels. He pointed out that Iraq exported 8,868,000 barrels of crude oil and its derivatives during the month of July, an increase from the month of June, when exports amounted to 8,600,000 barrels. The U.S. Energy Information Administration stated that OPEC's exports of crude oil and its derivatives to America during 7 months of the current year amounted to 270,853,000 barrels, with Saudi Arabia leading the highest rate with 79,402,000 barrels during the same period of time. Iraqi oil exports to the United States have increased significantly over recent years, with export figures reaching record levels in some months, partly due to Iraq's ability to increase its oil production, as well as rising global demand for oil. Oil trade relations between Iraq and the United States play an important role in strengthening economic relations between the two countries, and contribute to enhancing the stability of the global oil market and providing energy to the American and global economies. Informed economic sources revealed on Monday that the British energy giant British Petroleum, BP, is holding talks to invest in 3 new projects in Iraq. The sources said that the company abandoned a goal to reduce its oil and gas production by 2030, at a time when the company's CEO, Murray Auchincloss, reduced its energy transition strategy with the aim of restoring investor confidence with a return to the Middle East, according to the website alarabia.net.